Hello guys, in this video we'll cover on how to change a page's width so the blocks can be set to full width. Now as reference we'll be taking a theme SAS launcher, and in the default template here is how this page looks. So there's this page where its width is maybe either 1180 pixel. So let's check what's the deal with this. So I'm heading to the site editor to edit this page's template. So as you can see, there's this default template selected, and when you go to the site editor it redirects you to the pages template, which is the default template now. So let's check what's this templates configuration. So this group here is the one covering this whole section. So this is actually the wrapper for this section, and here's this header and the footer template blocks, which renders the header and footer respectively. Now there's this blocks width set to 100%, which is what we need, and there's the padding over here, which this top and bottom padding deals with the top and bottom spaces, like so. This is the space it handles, and there's this padding over here which handles the horizontal spacing. So if we go on and remove this padding, we'll now remove the horizontal spaces. Now let's refresh the page, and there we go. Now in order to make the pages blocks cover the entire screen, as you can see there's this set to 1180 pixel. Now for the block to cover the whole width, we're gonna remove these blocks. So we are gonna delete this, and as there is the 100% width for the wrapper block, we'll be staying on that and add the content block over here. So this content block deals with the page's contents, and we'll place it in this 100% wrapper. Okay, so we'll hit the save button, and there is the full width template. So let's check this. There's 980 pixel for the title block. So this title is gonna cover entirely this much for the page. So, or maybe we can create a new template as well for a specific page to make it wide width. Now let's head on to creating a wide width template. Okay, so I'll be heading on to the templates section, and I'll be adding a new template. So there's the custom template here, and I'll be naming this to full width template. Okay, let's create the template over here. Now we can work with the default template over here, or head on to work with the custom configuration as well. So this is how a default template looks like, and we'll work with this, or maybe let's remove all the content here and start from scratch. Okay, so firstly I'll be adding a header template block, and then in goes the footer template block, and I'll be adding a group block as a wrapper to wrap the page's content. So here's a group block over here, and this will act as a wrapper content. So I'll be setting the width to 100% and decrease all the spacings which might be causing due to the padding, margin, or even the block spacing might be adding little spaces or white spaces in the overall page. So I'll be adding a content block to display the page's content. So that's pretty much how we set up a full width template. Now let's head over here and let's check out this page over here. So there's the default template and here's our full width template as well. Now I'll be switching this page to full width template and let's see how it works. So there we go, here's a full width template. Now since the template acts as a wrapper for a page, you'll need to work with the template to work with the overall layout on how a page looks and to set the full width. So I'll be going over here. This is the page editor, and if I go and wrap the whole contents over here with the group block, and okay, just for reference I'll be removing these contents and only working with these. So if I set this group blocks content width to 1180 pixel and okay, let's view the page. So that's how we get a page to squeeze the layout a bit. And okay, let's add some padding over here to maintain the horizontal gaps. So horizontal gaps can be quite crucial for responsive designs. So just a tad bit over here and maybe a 60 pixel vertical gap over here. Oh, oops, this isn't the one. Okay, now if I look, so there's some gap over here and in the bottom as well. Now let's place a block, maybe a slider one. Okay, so we've set this template to cover the entire width, and this block has a content width 1180 pixel. So if you want a block to cover the whole width, you would rather place this in the outside of the 1180 pixels block. So here we have the block covering the entire screen width. So that's pretty much how you work with templates.